back to the Roast Mortem. How's it going, guys? How the hell are you? How are your hearts? And of course, how are your heads? Guys, what's going on? How are you doing, Michael?
I'm very well, Mark. How are you?
I'm very well indeed. Oh, Taylor Swift and whatever his name.
Travis
Honestly,
Kelce.
It's the worst day as an Irish person to be on the internet whenever a big event happens.
That's a massive statement to say more.
We'd just like to let Travis and Taylor know if they're looking for somewhere to have their venue, we'd be more than willing to have the wedding.
Brilliant. Malloy's in Roscommon. Brilliant. Fire your social media manager, who is your son, Shamey, that you've given him the job under the table because there's been a few allegations in the local nightclub. Do you know what I mean? Irish businesses, when something happens, just who popped in for a cup of tea? And it's the 72-year-old shopkeeper dressed up as Noel Gallagher. It's not Noel Gallagher. It's Etna. We can tell by the blue ring stripping down the back of her neck.
Oh, Travis, just in case Travis and Kelsey want to have cakes, here's our cake business.
Brilliant. It's shit. The whole thing, the whole marketing, sales and advertising is just shit.
Is it fair to say then you weren't a fan of like every cafe across Ireland like inserting pictures of Liam Gallagher having a cup of tea?
I think every comedian, it's the comedians are worse. Every comedian must just have a literal content calendar at home and go, okay, Grant, back to school. Okay, Grant, we've got back to school. Then as soon as back to school's done, then Halloween. How can we fucking rinse 3 weeks out of Samhain? And you've got the geeks doing that. Did you know that Halloween was actually originally... Yeah, everybody knows that. Everyone's known that for around 9 years now. It's not interesting knowledge, okay? And then you've got the games doing that. It's just content. Shoot me. Do you know what else, by the way? While I'm on this one.
Yeah.
We're fucking doomed. We're completely doomed as a species.
How so?
And I need to choose my wording carefully here.
Yeah.
Putting on a happy hardcore tune from the 90s and setting up a camera in your kitchen and then dancing is not a sign of good mental health and letting go and radical self-acceptance.
That is so niche.
No, you're not free. You're not liberated. You haven't emancipated self from self. You're looking for social media likes. There is I swear to God, I'm getting fed on the algorithm now a niche of people in their 30s and 40s who are like, quote unquote, letting go and dancing to show everyone how wacky and random they are, while everyone's ignoring the elephant in the room. They're doing it for likes. That's the only... And by the way, I'm fucked as well. I'm completely doomed. We're all doomed.
Absolutely, yeah. But they're just having fun.
It's not fun, though.
It's fun for them.
Because I'm not part of it.
And there we are. There it is.
Because I'm not involved. Maybe if I was doing the dancing, or the Noel Gallagher, or the Travis Kelce fucking... Oh, maybe if I thought of... Oh, I'd say there'll be an album, and if, at the very least there'll be a bloody good album in this, my friends. 77,000 likes. What is going on?
It's raining before EP. You should do a video on that today.
Oh, my fucking EP. Oh, I'm looking forward to somebody posting a video from their bed on Saturday morning saying, maybe I'm just getting old, but I love not waking up in a tent. You were never invited back to the tents. Nobody offered you drugs. Nobody wanted you at the parties. You went to picture this and you went and had a wank at the Jimi Hendrix campsite. It's not naming any name.
You know you're getting old.
Yeah, you are old. You're boring. We're all doomed. The fucking dancing videos, man.
You're in some form today.
I swear to... Sometimes loving yourself isn't, about the bumps and the edges and the bruises and the hedges. It's about just letting go, and you're dancing at a tube station. Get out of my way. I'm trying to get onto the Piccadilly line, and you're flossing. You look like a fucking wanker. Please, I'm on the dart to my nana's removal, and I've got some bell end voguing. Do you know what I mean? For TikTok, and she's saying that this is in the name of mental health. Just like I'm not involved.
That's it.
Nevertheless,
Good to see you.
Good to see you too, my boy. baby names.
Yeah, God, you're getting close. How you feeling?
Very close. Honestly, feeling very good.
Really?
Yeah.
Are there any aspects of it that you are worried about?
Of course. The time frame.
The time? Okay, I was...
One day by day doesn't scare me at all,
Yeah.
like most things. But it's whenever you look at the stretch and you go, holy shit, 18 years.
Okay.
And then I'm gone, baby.
Wouldn't be like you to
Just like
ruminate.
my father and his father's father. No, but genuinely, like, I think it's all going to change, and expect the unexpected. I'm not going to do this, feel like I'm prepared. Of course I'm not. I can't pretend to understand what it will be like. Of course I don't.
Sure.
But I am preparing myself in his best way possible to not resist whatever changes arrive.
I get that, yeah.
Basically, the less one resists to anything is the answer.
Okay,
I used to think acceptance was about being happy about things.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, if I accept it, I need to be happy. No, you don't. You don't need to be happy to accept something. Do you know what I mean?
You just need to let it be.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
So I am, at the moment, myself and Darren, we're really excited. Like, we're getting the house ready. It's all very nice. It feels like calm before the storm.
Yeah.
In a lovely way. We're feeling particularly close at the moment.
Amazing.
That's all nice. The baby name stuff is going to present issues, though.
So obviously you're not going to share any specifics, but like how far, percentage-wise?
Let's be completely honest. Her family are like, if it's not, a cast member of Song for a Raggy Boy or like The Wind That Shakes the Barley. Sorry, Darren told me the funniest story I've ever heard of my life.
Go on.
In my life about her grandfather.
Yeah.
So her mum took Eugene's dad, Jack, to see The Wind That Shakes the Barley.
Right.
When it came out in the cinema. Right?
Yeah.
And obviously, harrowing scenes across the board, phenomenal
very
movie.
powerful.
But the moment, the scene when the black and tans come in and there's a poor woman and they shave her hair.
Yeah.
Apparently, Darren's granddad stood up in the cinema and goes, "You bastards! You dirty bastards! A poor woman like that, how could you do it, you bastards?" And Claire was like, Jack, it's a movie. Oh, unbelievable. But yeah, like her family will very much want the Irish names.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that. Like, I do like an Irish name, but I also like a French name.
Okay. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a pervert for France, which won't come as a surprise to people.
Yeah.
But like, I've a French name. My siblings have French names.
Mark isn't French.
I think it would be, mate.
Maybe if you spell it with a QUE, but like Mark.
Well,
Mark is a very Anglican name.
Mark Jacobs. With a C.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're Mark Megan with a K.
So it's just interesting to me that you are getting into insults about first names.
Oh, yeah, brilliant.
Why don't you just get that cat out of the bag, Chief, and let everybody know what... So first things first, here's we'll get back to my family dynamics in a second.
Yeah.
Your actual name is not Michael.
No, it's not. No. My full legal name, on my birth cert, driver's license, passport, everything you can imagine.
And I will ask for pictorial evidence after this to post on my
totally.
Instagram.
Yeah, for sure. Is Lord Michael O'Malley.
Lord.
I am Lord Michael.
And not by title.
No, no. I think my dad would like to think of it as a title, but it's a name. My name is Lord Michael.
So you were christened...
So actually, funny enough, the only thing that I wasn't is christened, because the only way my mum agreed to it was that I would be christened Michael O'Malley, because you can get into school on a baptismal cert, or you could in the 90s anyway.
Yeah.
So my mum wasn't for it, but she spoke to someone there, he can go through schooling as Michael O'Malley. So apart from my baptismal cert, every form of legal ID I have is Lord Michael O'Malley.
But your full name is Lord Michael.
Yes.
Good Lord.
And not only that, but my father, for the first 10 years I was alive, would only call me Lord Michael. Still calls me Lord. He's the only person who calls me.
He's dropped the Michael now.
Yeah.
He's on casual terms.
But so I'd be playing I played GAA growing up, and off on the sideline it would be, "Go on, Lord Michael, catch the ball."
That must have gone down a treat with the GAA lads.
Yeah.
Lord.
They were very...
Give it to Lord!
Very open-minded, the GAA club. Yeah.
Oh, steady on now, Chief.
Well, my GAA club, anyway.
The centre of all society.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so...
And you have a sister, does she have any...
So her name's Joy. I actually think Joy's a lovely name.
Lord and Joy, very religious.
Yeah, my dad's a militant atheist.
Really?
Yeah.
But Lord and Joy.
I think the Lord was more a... I think the Lord was more a component of his ego, and hubris more so than like any religious affiliation.
Okay.
Does my dad consider himself a god? Maybe.
Okay.
There's lots to unpack there.
We play a voice now.
I'm just going to start crying.
Let's play voice.
I went to school in the UK and there was a boy in my class and his name was Russell Sprout.
No.
I'd say his parents hated him.
Don't believe it. I do not believe there was somebody called Russell Sprout.
Absolutely not.
I was in a car accident. Was he? Yeah, he's a total vegetable. So,
Thanks.
mushy peas.
Mushy peas.
No, I don't believe any of this.
There are some, like, I know a Pat McGee.
You don't know a Pat McGee.
I do know a Pat McGee.
Okay.
Like, I think sometimes, we might want to keep a family name or something, and we just name Russell Sprout.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Okay. On y va.
Hi Mark, and I am a secondary school teacher in Dublin 1. So I have had quite a few funny names on my roll over the last 10 years. Some of the best include Santa, Beyonce, and Rihanna, all followed by a very generic Irish surname like Smith or O'Reilly. But the best name story has to be a few years back. One of my students, her mum was pregnant, and she arrived in very excited one of the days to say that her mum had a new baby, that she had a new baby brother. And I said, oh, what do they call her? And she said, Cruz. Now, this was back in the Beckham era. So I had said, oh, Cruz, very trendy, just like the Beckhams. When she looked back at me very confused and said, no, like the ship. Me ma got knocked up on a cruise.
Didn't happen either. There's no way. There is no way that a child, the vernacular or lexicon of, my mum got knocked up. Didn't happen.
You want it to happen, though.
You want it to happen, but I mean...
Where are you on, because I know Darren's a big Beyonce fan, where are you on, like, naming them after your favourite artist or, something?
Well, my confirmation name,
Mm-hmm.
We got to choose our own name.
Yes.
So my name is Mark Anthony.
Okay.
Mark Anthony Megan. And then for my confirmation name, I was like, obviously Marshall. After Marshall Mathers. Eminem. 12 years of age. Went down and told my dad, he was like, Marshall, what sort of rock star is this? And I was like, it's Eminem, he's a rapper, actually. So get your facts straight.
Fuck you,
And he
Dad.
was like, no, you'll choose a normal name. Go back upstairs and think of a normal name. So I was like, okay. Went back up. Jonathan.
Oh.
Jonathan Davies, lead singer of Korn.
Nice.
Let's go. He fell right into the fucking honey trap. He knew nothing about Korn. Had never read Kerrang magazine. I got away with it. So my name is Mark Anthony Jonathan Megan.
Wow, I like it.
If Darren was to suggest Beyonce, gone. She'd be one of the many, all the single ladies, because it's just no way. I would say we're going to have to, like, somebody told me that the rule for thinking a baby's name is 2 yeses, 1 no.
Okay.
Which I've been trying to...
2 yeses, 1 no.
So you're either both on board or it's not happening.
Okay.
Whereas
okay.
Darren actually has a name in mind that we've sort of been using for the bump.
Okay.
But then now as a result, she's like, well, that's what the baby's going to be called. And I'm like, I think we should have a chat about that. And she's like, but we can't change the name. I'm like, but the baby isn't here yet.
You've named a mound.
We've been talking to your stomach. And by the way, at times, like, other random children in supermarkets. Or, I saw the cutest blah the other, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so we're just
yeah.
like calling lots of things.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's going to be tricky.
Okay, so you're not there yet.
We're certainly not. And I don't know the most diplomatic way of doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Because as I said, like, I would say her family would be really happy if we called her like Mullachalan. Do you know what I mean? Oh, beautiful. What's that from? Don't know. It's a mix between Cuchulainn and Milshawn. Because he's a warrior, but he's also sweet. There's a kindness in his soul and a fire in his belly. So we call him Julio Khan.
Okay.
Tan. few extra fadas thrown in for good. People are just becoming so fast and liberal with the fada these days.
Yeah, and throwing the arbitrary H's in as well.
What's his name? Howard, but we put a fada on the O. Howard. No, you can't just pronounce Howard like congratulations. It's not. Post Malone. Do you know what I mean?
On Post Malone.
On Post Malone. It's the Irish. People, I think, are in this era of like, you know, post-truth permeates much beyond the news.
Yeah, I'm with you.
It's now people are like, oh, well, it's Irish. Why is it Irish?
We just put our own spin on it.
Yeah, I'm just doing my own little spin. Yeah, but it's language. You can't just reinterpret and bastardize.
There are syntax.
There are legitimate grammatical rules here. Without rules, what do we have? It's not freedom, by the way. It's anarchy, and there's a difference.
There is.
Freedom is fun. Anarchy is hell. On y va. We're going to do one of your dances. Ooh, on this random Tuesday. Just want to add a bit of Brighton to your life. I don't want to see it. Get out of the way. You're blocking the entrance to the Stephen's Green Shopping Centre. Move on.
Hi, Mark. So I used to work in a hospital, and one of the kids came into A&E to be registered, and the child's name was Dublin Bus.
No.
Like, my face, I couldn't. It was crazy. But yeah, please change my voice through this. Thank you.
Change your voice. What? Just in case you get hit by a bus? This is complete.
Starting a beef with CIE.
It's just. We know it's not true, by the way, because the baby bloody arrived. Hey. Named my baby Dublin Bus. It was 6 months too late. And then twins came out.
We had to induce the fucker.
What do you mean?
Oh, stop.
Sort of natal expert.
Oh, we're
now,
having fun today, Mark. No, don't do this.
You're working in the rotunda.
No, we're
moonlighting as a gyno again.
No.
I was wondering what you're doing with those hands.
It's a nice rally. It's back and forth. Just
let's play a bit of paddle. I don't want to be friends with you beyond the podcast. Just because we're sober does not mean we're mates. We never would have drank together, so we should never be dry together. Sorry.
For fuck's sake.
Nevertheless. You know that real good therapy feel? No, because you're posting about it on Instagram. It can't have worked. Where are we? Dublin.
I don't know. I'm crying now. Oniva.
No, let's get back to Dublin Bus, mate.
Sorry.
I love the way this is clearly somebody who just read the chart wrong.
Yeah.
A kid comes in with a fucking wing mirror stuck to his head, and what you say name was the Dublin Bus. Ridiculous name. Next, wasting my time. Back to the emergency room with you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The baby's name was not Dublin Bus. Okay, here's one for you. If that's true, if somebody can prove to me that there's a child in this country called Dublin Bus, I would love that. Do you know what? I would love that. That's a niche reference.
Yeah,
Kevin Keegan. Yeah.
Oh, 95.
95.
Let's go.
And when we go to Old Trafford on the weekend and we stick it to him,
I'll tell you.
I would love it. Are you crying again, Kevin? Anyway, if there's a child called Dublin Bus, I'll do the Labour machine next week.
Wow.
Game on.
Okay.
Deal.
Well, I might change my name to Dublin Bus just to do it.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, brilliant.
Hi, Mark. Sorry for the voice note. Two stories. So my friend Sarah, everybody in her family dating back, I don't know, 100 years, are all called Sarah as their first names, and then they all get called by their second names. So her name, for example, is Sarah Catherine, and everyone calls her Catherine. And it's only when she goes to fill out something like go book flights or something that we all remember her first name is Sarah. Second thing, my husband's good friend is called Richard, and his dad is also Richard, and it goes back and back and back through the family, and every second one is called Dick. On the very off chance he is this, please, for the love of God, use a voice changer. Thank you.
Okay, so
I don't have a massive issue with this. I feel this is pretty common.
I think it's a bit naff.
Oh, it's not something that I would do myself, but like there are definitely families who carry names for every generation.
the whole everybody in the house being called Sarah is a bit more. That's a little bit sort of.
Do you know the families
Waco?
The families who are too chummy.
Yeah, that's drinking something at Waco.
Yeah.
What was your man's name in Waco again?
David.
It's not David Cross.
David Crusoe.
Oh yeah.
Something like that.
Favorite cult?
Oh, Jonestown.
Jonestown.
They went for it.
Yeah.
Big massacre. Biggest loss of American life before 9/11.
Was it?
Yes. Biggest single loss. Like, obviously, many people have died
more
before.
Americans have died in the history.
To be fair, I need to protect myself with everything I say now.
Yeah, but to be fair, America is like 7.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like, America is not a country. America's like, I'm told that we went to Florida before. Back when I was drinking, I was working for a robot company in Brentford. I was in between. I was in between comedy and music at the time. And I had to earn a living. And I was working as in events for this robot company out in Brentford. And I remember I fucking convinced them to let me go off on a jolly up basically to the US to go to like Florida and visit these like robot costume making factories. And the week before I was going to be going with my boss, who was Russian. And the week of the flight, he got an email from the American embassy, be like, oh, by the way, you're never, ever coming to the US. I didn't need to dig any deeper as to why he wasn't going to be entitled. But he was like, we have flight. What we do? This is fucking disaster. Sort it out. I was like, okay, well, I could get one of my mates who also likes jolly ups. Maybe he could buy the flights for you on a discount. He was like, deal. So I basically got a mate of mine who was a lawyer to just pay like 500 quid for a free trip to America for a week. So we went to New York, Boston and Florida. And when we got to Florida, it was like, Florida's a mad place, like St. Augustine, and we had to drive through Jacksonville, Slopville. Yeah, and anyway, we get down to Jacksonville, and you know, they're like, oh yeah, you guys gotta, welcome to Jacksonville, or welcome to St. Augustine. You guys gotta go into the center of town where you gotta check out the old fort. It's the oldest building in America. We're like, oh wow, when was it built? 2006. The long and short of it is America doesn't have culture.
It doesn't.
And this is why, nor do Australians, but for different reasons.
Oh, okay.
But they don't. This is why no one in Australia.
Fosters, though. Sick, man. No, go on.
Yeah. The mullets.
Yeah.
Calling people bogans, the whole thing, the tunes. They're like American frat boys, but more racist.
I'm with you.
Nevertheless.
Yeah, go on.
Looking forward to that Brisbane tour in the new year. But the thing about it, and this is why I don't understand, people need to go easy on Americans who want to identify as Irish or Italian or, Asian Americans or whatever. They have to latch on.
Nothing.
They need that tribe. They need that sense of ancestry.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like an Irish person go, oh yeah, grand, my great grandmother from Westmeath, I can go to her house, which is fucking 300 years old, and we can trace back everything pre-fam. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm with you.
America's like, my auntie died at 40 because she drank 2 litres of Sunny Delight for breakfast every morning. And I also had sex with her on her scooter in a Walmart car park. And we gave birth to a baby called Dublin Bus. Why'd you... Okay, here's one for you. If you get this reference right now,
yeah,
I'll give you... What do you really want to find? Or what do you want to forfeit? I'm going to come out with the most niche movie reference. First person to get this wins.
Oh, fuck.
Why'd you have to buy me a house? I could have done with the money.
No.
Why'd you have to buy me a house?
Come on.
I could have done with the money.
No idea.
First person to get that messaged me wins a free ticket to Galway. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hi, Mark. So over in the States, what we call jelly, they call jello.
Good stuff.
And my cousin was a teacher years ago, and there's twins in her class called Lemangelo and Orangelo, because the mom loved both flavours of jello. I hope she was pregnant. Nuts.
Good stuff. I'm just surprised that they're going to school.
Oh, wow.
To be honest. With names like that. I'm surprised they're not just soaking up the summer sun, dancing around a fire hydrant, pickpocketing local police officers. I'm surprised they're not poking deceased vagabonds out in trailer parks. I'm surprised they're not happening across dead bodies in the local meadow area and they think it's a beaver. That's not a beaver, Hank. That's your paw. No, I've had too much coffee.
You've had far too much. You're on one today.
Yeah. Angelo?
Oh.
Limoncello, what was it?
Limoncello, Carmencello, I don't know. American names.
Their metabolisms don't stand a chance.
No.
When you're being named like Sugar Puffs or something. If you're being named Sugar Puffs, you're either going to be an unbelievably good camp dance troupe.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But do you know what? I think this goes to what you said about like even new Irish parents. American parents just bastardize whatever they want. Like Ice Cube is called O'Shea Jackson.
Yeah, I love it.
Like they find a name, they're like, yeah, that'll do.
You see, and this is what's happening now. Irish, there's a weird, and people talk about notions, there's a weird genre of new Irish parent, right? Wherein they want to draw inspiration from like American home interior influencers and be like that sort of, you know, like that Insta sort of life.
Live, laugh, love.
Real, like sort of almost evangelican.
Yeah.
Sort of like cashmere. They just it looks like their whole life is just wandering around in a cashmere jumper.
I'm with you.
They're never not barefoot in their house.
Roaming barley fields.
Exactly.
Yeah,
as Bo Burnham famously said, a white woman's Instagram.
There you go.
But they want that life, right? But then they want to, because it's popular, they want to like give a nod to their Irishness. So they want to use names like fucking Luca. Or like I'm trying to think of like American, like Troy or Noah or Noah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stick a couple of fathers on. Why is that? Irish, innit? Is it? Ooh, kneecap. Do you know what I mean? No. You're one or the other, like.
Come in, Pelador.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Ooh, you can't call your kids like Chase, you know.
Particularly when you work for like a multinational bank and you have no ties to your Irish like heritage whatsoever.
It is sort of like capitalizing on Irishness and turning it into that sort of Americanized version of Irishness.
Yeah, it's fairly grim.
It's also just sanitized, isn't it? I went to school with a kid called Folacht.
Folacht?
Yeah, and he shat his pants twice in 1 year. That's the real Irish for you. That's real Ireland. There you are now.
This is Dublin.
This is Dublin. That guy. If there was ever somebody with this large calipers or snippers who could just snip the fibre optic cable that connects that cunt to the internet. This is Dublin.
So I was at the RDS baby show a few years ago and I bumped into an influencer and his influencer came over to me and said, "Oh my God, I love what your daughter is wearing. She has like the kind of same style as my daughter." I said, "Oh, thanks so much." And she said, "What's her name?" I told her my daughter's name. It just so happened to be the same name as her daughter. And she looked at me like I had just keyed her car in front of her, horrified that my daughter had the same name as her daughter. Bear in mind, my daughter's older. So I didn't copy her, nor do you own the name. But yeah, went on her like Insta stories a few weeks later, ranting about how she hates putting her children online and her children's names because people always copy her names and they're her names.
Okay, so first and foremost, influencer complete gone.
Absolutely.
Would you use the term gone, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah, like short for gone bean.
Oh, I would have thought you just meant like gone as in bean.
No, gone.
As in,
G-O-B-N-B.
Oh, no. I'd use gone bean. But if I was to say gone, it'd be for like gone in the bin.
What was that word, the derogatory word for Muslims you always use? Nevertheless,
Oh God,
what's that one that you always love?
this is Dublin.
Oh, fuck. Okay, so the influencer is completely wrong.
Yeah, an arsehole.
And it's just the levels of self-obsession. As my father-in-law, Eugene, would always say to me, Mark, nobody gives that much of a bollocks. Nobody really cares.
Totally.
Like, nobody cares about you.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely.
Absolutely.
And the idea of meeting a stranger whose child is older than yours,
Yeah.
that, riddle me that, you know.
We brought it down to the registration office and changed the name when you did your drop.
Do you know what I mean? You don't need to be Russell Crowe in A Beautiful Mind to do the maths on that one. That went well. Very sad movie. A sad demise for Russell,
Yes.
of which we've become familiar with.
A true story.
Sad demises for Russells.
Yes.
Obviously, sex predator Russell Brand as well.
Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry, I thought you were talking about Russell Sprout earlier.
Well, all the Russells.
Yeah.
All the Russells.
Yeah.
Sad demises.
Brand deserves it. Fuck him.
Yeah, scumbag. So, yeah, okay, she's completely wrong for the gatekeepiness. The going on the stories then afterwards. Like, and this is a weird thing. I have a strange relationship with socials, as people know who follow me, and I sort of dance between really completely oversaturating the internet with honesty in terms of like writing the book and all of that, and being so outrageously vulnerable in certain places, but then in others I'm very private and don't post a lot about other things. I feel like once kids come into the mix, it is a complicated, like myself and Darren have had some conversations around this. Again, I can't say now what we will do
Okay.
because I don't know what it feels like to be a parent yet.
I'm with you.
I know what it feels like to be preparing to be a parent, but I have no idea what that, like, once that child is born, everything's going to change.
And it'll also, things will, like, I feel, naturally make sense or feel right or wrong as it happens.
Your ideas of getting sober,
Yeah, totally.
I thought would feel like, and still, by the way, like my idea of, what it's going to feel like to be 4 years sober
Yeah.
is now, even though it's only 2 months away, thank you very much, but you know, is probably very different to how it will. It's constantly different.
It's always evolving.
So we've no idea how it will feel, but at the moment, I would certainly be of the volition, A, we're not going to be flaunting the child. B, I'm not going to be hiding the child. I don't think it's, for me, I would become too weird. Like, if we try to protect our child, like as in cover their face every single place you go, all that sort of stuff, that for me is creating a lifetime of anxiety, and certainly in early childhood for myself and Darren, which will definitely be felt by the child.
That's like Paris Jackson, you know, like that kind of, that feeling, or do you know, you see those kids and they be covered with veils and stuff. That's no way to live. Like,
but I feel like that anxiety and neurosis and paranoia of everywhere you go, that will bounce off
permeate.
me. Yeah, that will come from me and go on to the child. So I prefer to just like, have a kid. Like, we have a kid, fine.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you're in public and some weirdo starts taking pictures, like in an inappropriate way, absolutely, they'd be called out.
I do think that's one instance where, like, I'm not condoning assault, but like, you see like kids of public figures get harassed, box the fucker.
Oh, like I told you about, there was the woman on the beach with Darren during the summer.
Yeah.
And I wanted to intervene and I didn't. And there's been a couple of other instances, particularly in airports, where like people are really, really bad with the phone. And it's also, there's a difference between somebody asking for a picture or, by the way, even just taking a subtle picture and moving on versus like harassing you with their camera.
Totally. Yeah.
And this is of Darren, by the way, it's not of me. But like that will all change when there's a child.
No, completely.
However, my idea would be to just like, yes, we have a child, you know, the child may be, you know, if you see us out, you can see the child. If the child may appear in, I wouldn't be hiding the face, but at the same time, I don't know if I'm making any sense here.
How do you feel about, you know, obviously some people like, you know, cover the baby's face with like stars and emojis and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I understand that, but I also do
Billy Roll.
Sorry?
Billy Roll.
Yeah.
It's nutritious and it's concealing. So if anybody from the Roll family,
bits off.
Just layers. If anybody from the Roll family wants to work with me and Darren, hashtag couples, hashtag ad, we would like to strap Billy Roll to the face of our unborn child and let them poke their tongue through. And they can communicate with us via tongue, like the editor of Elle magazine who suffered from locked-in syndrome and then wrote the book The Diving Bell and the Butterfly, which was spectacular in its beauty and sadness.
Brilliant. You're now on a Tussle watch list.
Oh, fuck. Billy Rowe.
Oh,
The greatest thing on earth.
greatest thing on earth.
And as I said, which James Kavanagh subsequently stole from me, Mortadella is Billy Rowe for adults.
I heard you say that.
William
and
Rowe.
It is, yeah, it's one of your greatest shouts.
One of my greatest shouts. Strapping ham to my child. Probably a little bit lower there on the tier of good ideas. You have William Rowe up there.
What baby book is that in? What to expect when you're expecting Billy Rowe?
Billy Rowe. Ham on child's cheeks. Sorry, you were going to ask a question?
No, but I do feel sometimes I get why public figures do that, but I also then feel they work their baby into photos to get the emoji on the face.
Well, you see, I completely agree, and this is the whole question about like doing anything on the internet. Like being on the internet is part of my job.
Yeah.
It forms part of my revenue, but it also helped me increase my audience.
Totally.
Which subsequently, increases my revenue. So it's a necessary part of it, right? I have to do it. I also enjoy doing it. Like I enjoy when we do the roast every Sunday. I really, really enjoy that. It gives me like a lot of creative energy. I have a laugh, whatever. So I can't then all of a sudden be like, no. And as well, like you're posting about your pregnancy, you're posting about getting married, you're doing all these things. So you can't all of a sudden then be like, no, how dare you? But it's about maintaining a line. And I think it's a case of like, and this is the mistake, people think, oh, you share a lot on socials, but like anybody with half a brain will realize most people aren't sharing any personal.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
but it's also performative. It's like when people cover the reg of their car. Like you're doing that to nearly evoke a feeling of like
it's a snapshot as
Exactly.
well. It's like, oh, here's a nice moment when we announced our baby. Here's a nice moment on holidays when Darren carried the fucking bags, whatever. You're not posting like lying in bed on a Saturday morning.
Yeah.
You're not posting the walks, the dinners, the days, life.
Yeah.
Life is what happens away from the device.
Totally. Yeah.
And I want that to maintain the way, but stay the same way.
Yeah.
So I think I don't know. Again, I couldn't possibly have the answers. Other than that, we're all completely fucking doomed.
Okay.
And the more that these phones,
Which is why we should do a dance.
this is like drunk man pub chat where he just runs out of speed and says,
It's just all the fucking phones
So
anyway.
fucked anyway.
here's my theory.
Go on.
The phone will be obsolete. I think OpenAI are going to develop a device, and for the first time ever, it will be something that sticks to your person, like a hybrid between Google Glass. Like it will be the one thing, because I think they'll realize that we're going to deem this to be clunky. I think eventually.
Yeah. Let's not hope that for the roast's sake.
No, we'll still find a way, but it'll be done differently.
Okay.
So, saying stuff without saying anything. Nevertheless, buy tickets to Galway.
Go away.